Welcome to Highlights. My name is Jim Strawn, host of the television program Highlights from the Heart of Our Community is brought to you through a collaboration between Jim Strawn and Company, the Media Center, HD Media, and our newest sponsor, Banker's Life. There's no life like the Banker's Life. If you're a regular viewer of the Highlights show, and we certainly hope that you are, you know how much you love to focus on those grassroots organizations, grassroots companies, whether it's a charity, whether it's a not-for-profit or corporation, doing outstanding work to make our great state of West Virginia and our Kanawha Valley and our city of Charleston and all points in between a better place to live, learn, work, and to play. And on today's Highlights program, we're going to feature an organization and talk with a corporation, a small business that does just that and much, much more. Lots of good insight, lots of good information coming your way about Explore the New Manufacturing. And it's with the West Virginia Manufacturers Association Educational Fund. We're also going to talk with Cyclops, the president of Cyclops Industries, Inc., a South Charleston small business that's been in business for 63 years. And they participated with Explore the New Manufacturing with a really neat program called What's So Cool About Manufacturing? So you can see the shows about manufacturing. Again, just to reiterate, lots of good insight coming your way. We hope that you'll sit back and relax and soak it all in to help us talk manufacturing, to help us talk about what's so cool about manufacturing, to help us talk about Explore the New Manufacturing. I have the program director of Explore the New Manufacturing, Monica Cross. How are you, Monica?
I'm doing well, Jim. Thank you for having us today.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Now, you've been on a few times.
I have. I believe this is our third time.
Third time. We welcome you back to the Highlights program. And so if you've been on twice before, that means Kim has been on twice before. Right,
Correct.
Kim?
Correct.
Kim Mack, the president of Cyclops Industries, a small manufacturing, small business in South Charleston, West Virginia. And I want to catch up with you, Kim, in just a moment. But maybe some audience members are seeing this for the first time. They haven't seen some of the other previous shows that you've been on. Talk to the audience about what you do and what Explore the New Manufacturing is all about.
Absolutely. So Explore the New Manufacturing, we are a statewide nonprofit that connects middle and high schools with local manufacturers to build awareness about careers in manufacturing right in their backyards. So we have a multitude of programs both for middle schools and high schools to do just that.
So that's why you're part of the Manufacturing Association Educational Fund. You guys really provide lots of opportunity in education, giving middle schoolers and high schoolers, as you just mentioned, the opportunity and exposure to them and learn about careers that they may not learn about from a textbook. Is that a fair assumption?
Absolutely, especially for the middle school pieces, that awareness as to, one, what manufacturing is in 2022, right. And the diversity of the products that are manufactured in our state, as well as the different types of jobs that are available in industry today.
How long have you been there now, Monica?
Since 2018.
2018, so you've got 3 or 4 years under your belt. You know what you're doing now, right? You got it figured out? Do you guys work with, is it various regions around the state, or is it just various counties or various schools, or it doesn't necessarily matter the geographical boundaries? But you are in West Virginia only, right?
Correct. It is a West Virginia-based program, and we have what we consider 8 basic regions across the state, okay. So that we can focus our programming on those middle schools that feed into the high schools where we also have programming, so we have multiple engagement points along the way.
Very good. I'm going to give your website and telephone number just at the top here so people will have that. If you want to learn more about Explore the New Manufacturing, the website is www.exploremfgwv.com. It's hard for me to say, but there it is right on your screen, exploremfgwv.com. And the telephone number if you want to reach Monica or any of the few staff. We'll talk about your staff in just a moment. 304-370-3167, 370-3167. I mentioned staff. There's not very many of you, right?
We're pretty lean,
yeah.
Absolutely, from a staff standpoint, but our board members work tirelessly in trying to connect us to folks in the, education and the industry space that we need. And, so our partners we're just very fortunate.
Because you're statewide, are your board members from around the state of West Virginia, or are they closer to the home office? You're in Marion County, correct?
Correct, yes.
Are the board members from all over the state? Are they mostly in Kanawha County or Marion County, or all points in between?
Our board members represent, various regions across the state.
I love it. And so the board gives you direction, and the Explore staff, you try to find, partners, manufacturing partners that will partner with the the middle schools and the high schools. And then they go out, and what do they do? What do the high schoolers do? Do they go to the sites, the manufacturing sites?
We're starting to build that in, particularly for, that second semester. We're beginning to build that in for this coming school year, to have more face-to-face interaction and engagement with our partnering manufacturers and the high schools that participate in our programs. We have two main programs at the high school level. Okay. One is scrap, and I believe we had a piece at the Kanawha Valley Regional Awards ceremony that welcomed everybody, the Mothman creation that students from...
So talk a little bit, the program is called Scrap?
Correct, yes.
And high schoolers, they actually made a Mothman out of scrap metal, yes. Correct?
Yes, so we have local manufacturers that contribute either scrap metal for welding students or scrap wood for woodworking students, and they are to create pieces of art along the theme wild and wonderful welding and woodworking.
Very good.
And then we auction those pieces off with all the proceeds going back to the schools for equipment, consumables, whatever they need. So
I love the fact that you guys are, I just want to reiterate, you guys are a nonprofit organization, correct? A nonprofit organization. To learn more about Explore, the new manufacturing, Monica brought a 4-minute or so video. This might give you a little bit more indication and a little taste for what they're all about. So we're going to watch this video, then I'm going to talk more with Monica Cross, the program director with Explore, and then we're going to reintroduce and talk more with Kim Mack, the president of Cyclops Industries. But first, here's a little snippet about Explore, the new manufacturing.
Hey kid, pay attention. This isn't some second-grade science experiment we're talking about. This is manufacturing, the lifeblood of our state. And what you think you know about it is wrong. This is not manufacturing. What? This? Wrong again. This is how we make things in West Virginia. With pride, with technology, and with people that have the grit that legends are made of. This isn't some podunk, run-down, out-of-work ghost town. West Virginia is growing. We're making products, we're making money, and we're making a future. What is manufacturing? What is there to do? And how do you become a part of it? From jobs that require no degrees to jobs that take 4-year degrees, there's room for everyone. So what are these jobs and what do they do? Today we're going to check out 3 or 4 actual manufacturing jobs, find out what they entail and how they play a role in manufacturing.
My name is Laura. I'm the office manager here. That means on a daily basis I'm responsible for processing incoming payments, scheduling bills to be paid, entering new sales orders, answering phones, customer support, overseeing support staff, about 4 people. I happen to have a 4-year degree, though I probably don't have to have one. There's a lot of promotion from within in this department, though it did help me get my foot in the door. This type of management has a lot of upward mobility and is really only limited to your own drive.
Hi, I'm Mike. I am a project estimator and material purchaser here. And what that means is I discuss the needs of the client with the client and how that relates to the services that we provide. Once we come to an understanding of a description of work, I would put an estimate together based on his particular description. And after we negotiate an agreeable price for the services provided, I would be responsible then for purchasing all the materials and equipment needed to complete the project. How I got here, post-high school, I attended a 2-year technical college. I got a degree, an associate's degree in engineering. 20 years ago, I applied for a labor position here in the production area. As the company increased in sales and grew, opportunities became available for me to move forward. And that meant that I became a floor supervisor and then a floor manager and subsequently here I am as a office management and salesperson. So it's been a great career, and it certainly has been a fruitful career for me.
Hi, my name's Tim, and I'm the Quality Control Manager here. My job is to make sure the products we make meet customer specifications, and if they don't meet customer specs, to get with our engineering team and figure out why they don't meet the specs. In high school, I went through our Rotech program, started here right afterward. Initially starting in production, and eventually worked my way up to a management role in quality control.
Hey, I'm Logan, and I'm an industrial engineer. It's my job to both make my company money and save my company money. I make my company money when it comes time to make new products. It's my job to help them design the new products and design the machinery and the processes necessary to actually make that product in our factory. When it comes time to save my company money, I do that in one of two ways, either through material savings or time savings. So for my education, I went to West Virginia University and got a 4-year degree in industrial engineering. During my time there, I interned at a couple places as an industrial engineer and then got out in the marketplace and found a job as an industrial engineer.
So you heard it from them. Management, purchasing, quality control, engineering. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's tons more. You could work in environmental or land management, safety, maintenance, or marketing, like me. That's right. Even manufacturers need someone to build advertising plans, manage their social media pages, and oversee their brand awareness. So whether you want to stroll the halls of WVU and Marshall for 4 years and get really specific, or cut to the chase and work right out of high school, manufacturing has a home for you, and so does West Virginia. Be a part of the change.
And there it is, just a quick 4-minute video to give you a little nutshell, in a nutshell, what the new Explore the New Manufacturing Program is all about. I'm with the program director. We were having a great conversation with Monica Cross. Monica, one of the things that I'm fascinated about what you do is I've learned so much about the different things that West Virginians manufacture. It's not just, I think when a lot of people think of manufacturing, they think of welding and steel and an assembly line. But there's so much more to manufacturing in West Virginia, whether it's wood or salt or potato chips. Talk about the various manufacturing plants that are out there producing and manufacturing goods.
Well, one of the things that I talk about when we have, a group of middle school students together is, to just highlight the diversity of products. Like, you could make a house based off of products, and almost make that house exclusively based off products made in our state, because we make windows and siding and wood flooring. We make, substances that go into paint. I mean, if you just look at a house alone, or if you look at, planes, trains, and automobiles, and, the aerospace, that footprint that we have here in our state, as well as the various components we make for vehicles, and you look at, food, not only are we making popsicles and chocolate and potato chips and, and salt, but we make dishes, to serve it on, and
right.
we make charcoal.
Homer Laughlin is a manufacturing plant, right?
Exactly.
That's they make China.
And Kingsford makes the charcoal that you could
That's
barbecue
right.
from.
I forgot about them.
And
there's a popsicle place in West Virginia, and there's a place that manufactures marbles. I just remembered.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
And then there's caps and lids for everything. So and then I mentioned the salt, J.Q. Dickinson salt, and Mr. B potato chips, all in West Virginia, being manufactured. So it's not just steel, it's not just welding,
Absolutely.
It's manufacturing everything. Kim, I'm going to bring you into the mix here. This is your third time on the show. You've been a part of Explore, and you've been a part of this Explore the New Manufacturing. And there's a program that they do in the middle school called What's So Cool About Manufacturing? Cyclops Industries. Let's set the table with what you guys are all about first, so the audience goes, oh gosh, well that's not potato chips. What do you guys manufacture, and how long have you been around, Kim?
Well, you can't eat what we make.
Right, but
it goes into places that need to see their process, like sugar or distilleries or paper manufacturers. That's where our sight glasses go.
That's what you make.
That's what we make.
We
make this sight
talk
glass.
to the audience about what the heck that is, because it takes a little while to figure out what you guys manufacture, in my opinion.
Right. Well, my grandfather started. He was a
Okay.
car builder, and he was tasked to make something safer for their processes, because what they were having was blowouts
At the plants.
In the plants.
Okay.
Where they had just slapped a piece of glass so they could see into it. So they were losing product and they were getting people hurt. So he was tasked to invent something to...
This was late 50s, I think?
50s. Well, we started in 59.
Okay.
He worked for Carbide before that for several years.
Okay.
And had 35 patents with them.
Wow.
And then when he patented this himself...
Tell us his name, remind us his name.
Gene Leroy.
Gene Leroy. Your grandfather.
My grandfather.
Invented what you guys manufacture to this day, 63 years later?
Yes. Same
Fascinating.
thing. So,
And so you do it where? You do it right there
in South Charleston, right beside South Charleston Middle School, who we partnered with last year.
for the What's So Cool About Manufacturing?
Yes, we did.
So talk to the audience about why you continue to be a part of Monica's program and explore the new manufacturing. Why is it so cool for you to be in this program?
Because I get energized by these kids who come in and just look at what you're doing and say, wow, this was right, especially last year.
Yeah.
I mean, you were right beside us, and we never knew what you did.
Yeah.
And they can come in and they can see if they're not that they're not capable of the college, but these are alternatives for them. They can get an associate degree in manufacturing and machining and welding.
And it pays pretty
And it
doggone
pays,
well.
yes, it does.
Yes.
So there's alternatives to your degrees in college, 4-year degree, debt, and all that, that they can come in and go to a trade school, which I know you all work very closely with, and they can have a good career.
And then you partner a lot with RCBI, and they can you can do some internships there and learn from RCBI, and then come on to work for you, right?
Yes, RCBI is a great partner for us. I mean, they have helped us. I can't tell you how much. We got our ISO 9000.
It's a big machine, right?
No, ISO 9000 is a certificate.
The certificate.
Yes.
What's the big machine that we got from Japan? What was the name of that thing?
Akuma.
Akuma.
It's an Akuma.
Akuma.
Yes.
The ISO 9000.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a certificate that you
we
have.
got the ISO certification, actually.
Certification. You've had a good year. 2022 has been a good year.
It has.
Not just with the manufacturing, but you've been recognized. And I want to make sure that people know the Small Business Administration in West Virginia named you guys, something about the best family-owned business in West Virginia from
Small
the SBA.
family-owned business, yes.
Congratulations to that.
Thank you.
And then not long after that, we were at the Cultural Center, and I think it was something to do with the West Virginia Development Office, right? I forget what it was.
Yep.
But you got something else because
It was a new country.
you imported to a new country, which made you, how many countries do you import your product to?
Export.
Export. Thank you for correcting me.
That's okay. It's about 39.
39. So, folks, are you listening to that? Right in South Charleston, West Virginia, Cyclops Industries, they manufacture this little sight glass that Gene Leroy invented in 1959 at Union Carbide. They're still manufacturing it, and they export it to now 39 different countries in the world.
In the world, yes.
So we partnered with South Charleston Middle School, and they did this program, What's So Cool About Manufacturing. Part of the What's So Cool About Manufacturing curriculum is they have to produce a 3-minute video.
Correct.
Is that right? So we're going to watch that in just a minute, but talk us through that process. How many students came over, and what did they do when they got there, and how did that unfold?
They had, I think there was 8 of them.
Okay.
And they just walked across the lot. To
No,
come
it's
to
right
see
there,
us.
right?
I mean, it was pretty neat. And the imagination these kids have, I call them children, but they're kids. Or
Yeah,
young
12,
kids.
13, 14, something, yeah.
Yeah, and it just amazed.
They're kids, by the way, Kim,
Yeah,
you're right, they're kids.
They're kids.
To us, right?
Yep. And they're smarter than us
Oh,
a lot
trust
of
me,
times.
trust me.
So,
But they just haven't been, I used the word exposed earlier, to manufacturing.
Right, they
They're
haven't.
smart, but let's expose them to some other alternatives other than maybe going to a 4-year college, like you mentioned
Right,
earlier, go to a trade school and get a pretty good stinking job.
Yes,
Really good job.
and there's a big demand. Try to find a machinist right now. There is a big demand for this.
You're having sometimes a hard time finding good
Yes,
people, right?
yes.
So if people get education and learn a trade and learn this skill, they'll pretty much guaranteed a job, right?
Yes. And, well, we got new companies coming in, Nucor's coming. You know, Toyota gets stamps right down the road from us in GK.
Right.
I mean, all those, those are the biggies.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this video, okay? This video that we're about to see, it is completely produced, completely done, completely written by middle schoolers of South Charleston Middle School, South Charleston, West Virginia. It's about 3 minutes long. We're going to show it to you in its entirety. Then we're going to get some reflection from Monica and Kim. Here's What's So Cool About Manufacturing by the South Charleston Middle School.
What's it all about?
It's about what's cool about manufacturing.
What is cool about manufacturing?
I don't know, the Industrial Revolution, I guess.
Well, bet. I'm gonna go to the time for it. What?
When did that get there?
Whoa. Where am I? I think this thing is broken.
I know a place we can go. Cyclops is right next door. Let's go, guys.
What do you like about your job and how did you get into it?
What I like about it is everyone that works here, we all have like camaraderie. It's family owned. It's not too fast paced, but you still have to get stuff done.
What I like about it is I get to learn stuff every day. The schooling that the opportunities this company puts me through.
Love my job. Actually, I had gone to a career center in high school. And then out of there, I got into a program called Step Up for Women. It's Virginia Women's Work. Went through a 10-week apprenticeship through them, and I graduated there.
I got into it through Ben Franklin. It's like a career center in Dunbar.
It's nice to have some like pre-existing like technical, mechanical skills. It always helps when learning the job.
What specific opportunities does this company offer?
They give you the opportunity to go to more schooling through Robert C. Byrd Institute and get more certifications and stuff.
What do you think is so cool about manufacturing?
To be able to turn a raw piece of steel into what you see here, be able to machine it down and make it look what it is.
I think it's really cool that here we don't just ship like in West Virginia or in the U.S. We're global.
Hey Braxton, did you ever get your question answered?
Well, kinda.
Let's ask somebody in charge.
You wonder what's so cool about manufacturing. Well, manufacturing affects all of us in every way, shape, form, or fashion. And absolutely, it makes us better. We rely on it. And so just remember this, even baby dog loves manufacturing.
And there it is. What's so cool about manufacturing? The video done by South Charleston Middle School. And we're going to talk more with Monica Cross in just a moment and Kim Mack, the president of Cyclops. But first, we're going to take a little break, thank our collaborating sponsors and thank our collaborating partners. And we'll be right back with more conversation about Explore, the new manufacturing, and what's so cool about manufacturing, and Cyclops Industries, Inc. I'll be right back. And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our supporters of the television program. Highlights from the Heart of Our Community is brought to you through a collaboration between Jim Strawn and Company, the Media Center, and HD Media. And our newest sponsor, special thanks to Bankers Life. There's no life like the Bankers Life. For over 140 years, Bankers Life has provided financial security to their clients and policyholders. During that same time, Bankers Life has helped change the lives of many of their associates personally, professionally, and financially. Questions? Do you have questions regarding Medicare and Social Security? Give them a call, 304-757-4134. Or if you're interested in a free review with a licensed agent or looking for a new career in the financial industry, contact Dennis Harmonson, dennis.harmonson, Harmison, at bankerslife.com. There's no life like the Banker's Life. And we are We are right back. We are having a great conversation with Monica Cross and Kim Mack. If you want to learn more about Cyclops, I've been talking with Kim Mack, the president of Cyclops. You can go to their website, cyclopswv.com. That's www.cyclopswv.com. It is on your screen, or give Kim a call. Or if you'd like to learn more about Cyclops, just call this number, 800-292-9011. Now, Monica, I'm going to turn to you, and we just saw the video, What's So Cool About Manufacturing. After these middle schoolers do this, and they do it all over your 8 regions and across the state, I love the fact that you invite them and you have like regional awards assemblies or a dinner for them to come to. And I went to the one in the Kanawha Valley, but you do those all over the state. How neat is that received with the teachers and the students?
I think, by all means, particularly this past year with not having a lot of in-person events, period, it was really nice to bring everybody in the room. But, for me to look out in that room and see, all the good things that the companies in our region are doing, and our excellent educators, all the work that they do, and then these students, to have them celebrated, it takes a lot to put this 3-minute video together.
Right.
There's a lot of work that goes into the background.
You see 3 minutes.
Yes.
It takes 3 weeks sometimes or more to put that thing together, right?
Absolutely. And, and we have students that we're recognizing from our high school programs there too, so that we get to, have some interaction there, but to look out and just see all of the good things, all of these excellent things going on in the region, and to celebrate that, it's just it's a really good night.
Kim, I know I mentioned earlier you've participated in this program before. We've done some other middle schools, but how proud are you of your next door neighbors, South Charleston Middle School? That turned out pretty well, didn't it?
Right, they got the cameo.
I was going to mention that.
Cameo.
They got the best cameo of
Yes,
anybody in the
they did.
videos at the awards assembly.
In the regionals,
not because of the governor, but because of Baby Doll, right? I'm just kidding, Governor. Don't come after me. Don't come after me. You're great too. But that was pretty neat that we got the governor to be a part.
And they were latecomers.
Yeah.
The first person.
And Monica said it was kind of tough getting everybody together this year.
Yes,
but they were a little late to the game.
Yeah, and she had asked for us. Kim Kill was the one who contacted us, and they were just excellent to work with. I mean, in all of the schools. We had John Adams the first time we did it, and
they're great.
I think this coming year we'll have it someone else. So we really, really, really enjoy it.
Well, you want to keep doing it, right?
Yes, we do.
I love to see the joy on your face when the 12 and 13-year-olds come in and go, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of wow, look at that, just real quick, and we're running out of segment time here, but I'm fascinated. You get that raw aluminum and you put that on like a lathe, and it just starts flying, and aluminum's flying everywhere, and then you end up with
aluminum,
this. What is it?
It's
raw
stainless steel, carbon steel.
Thank you for correcting me again. Yeah. It looks like aluminum. It's
does.
Stainless steel.
It's stainless
and it's
steel.
heavy.
It's very heavy. We buy it in big chunks. We have a rod or a round bar, and we put it on the lathe, and we cut it. We cut it to size whatever we're making it. So it's a process. It's not a make one in a day thing.
Well, that's why the kids are fascinated.
Yeah.
Because I'm fascinated. I don't even know what the heck it is. Monica, do you have a parting shot you want the audience to know about what you folks do, explore the new manufacturing, and how can the people want to get involved? You're always accepting new corporate partners or manufacturing partners, correct?
Correct. We have a multitude of ways that companies can participate, and this year is our most robust programming year yet. And lots of opportunities in the spring. We already have our regional ceremonies booked, and lots of opportunities throughout the year to participate. So absolutely, we kick our first event off tomorrow. We have an Explore Academy at Bridge Valley, so very excited for that. And we're looking forward to all the engagement and outreach this year. It's going to be a good year.
We're proud of what you guys do. We love what you do, and Kim, I know you love it too. So keep up your good work. Good luck in year 64. I'm assuming we're going to keep Cyclops going for another year, right?
At least another year.
So we're finishing up 63. Good luck with number 64. We'll talk to you guys next year. What's so cool about manufacturing? Explore the new manufacturing. I always have to look at it. Explore the new manufacturing. And this brought to you with a collaboration with the West Virginia Manufacturers Association Educational Fund, Inc. That is all the time we have for this edition of Highlights. As always, brought to you through a collaboration between Jim Strawn and Company, HD Media, and the Media Center, and of course our newest sponsor, Banker's Life. There's no life like the banker's life. That's all the time we have for on this edition. We hope to see you next time on Highlights from the heart of our community. Take care now.